Hello, everyone. So, as I had mentioned in this week's assignment, I was going to be recording some videos of myself doing the Come Alive dance for review. Now, students, we have gone over this dance all year long. So, every one of you is familiar with the basic choreography for this dance, but I wanted to make sure I was going over some review for you so that when you record your videos, you have an idea of what's going on. Okay. As I had requested, I would like 4 separate videos. The first video is going to be of you doing the statue, the frozen section of it. Now, I only need about 15 to 20 seconds. The actual part in the song is about 46 seconds. I don't need you frozen that long, okay? I need you for about 15 to 20 seconds. Now, I don't want you just, okay, as I've gone over many times with you in class, be creative, okay? Maybe you're in the middle of a phone call. Maybe you are in the middle of a sneeze. Maybe you're playing catch with your siblings in the backyard. Maybe you're playing fetch with your dog, walking halfway up the stairs, eating a bowl of cereal and your spoon is halfway to your mouth. Just think of something creative. Now, as I've gone over in class too, statues don't talk, they don't walk, they don't giggle. Of course, you may breathe and blink, but I need you to be frozen still. The second video is going to be the choreography to the chorus, and the world becomes a fantasy and you're more than you could ever be and you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. Now, I'm going to go over those steps slowly for you. So the beginning part of it, we are all facing forward, facing towards your camera. Your right hand, you're going to pretend you have a hat. We don't actually have hats, friends. We're using pretend, okay? So you're going to take your hat and you're going to make a bow. And the world becomes a fantasy. You want to do that slow. We are not bouncing back and forth and up. You don't come back up. The world becomes a fantasy. From there, your right hand, your right leg, and your face is looking at your hand, and it's all going to move in this direction on and you're more. So and the world becomes a fantasy and you're more. So you are facing this direction, your foot is facing this direction. Then you stand straight up and put your pretend hat back on. Could ever you face forward, B, you drop your hands. So again, and the world becomes a fantasy and you're more than you could ever be. All right. Now, on that bow, I don't want to see this. I want to have your back straight and you are coming down. Okay. Your arm should be extended with your fake hand or with your fake hat, and you should be bowing, trying to keep your back straight. So, and the world becomes a fantasy. All right. It is a slower part. The pace of the dance picks up on, and you're more than you could ever be. So, and the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be. Because you're dreaming, your hands are coming up into like jazz hands, okay? And you're looking up. You're dreaming with your eyes wide open. Then you're going to put your hands in front of your face. I'll step forward a little bit so you guys can see a little bit more on here. Your hands are in front of your face and you separate your feet, okay? And you know you can't go back again. So remember, I don't want you just shaking your head. You are moving your whole upper body. And you know you can't go back again to the world. You're tracing the world to the world that you were living in. You're then going to close your feet together and you're going to do the dream again because you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. The reason it's important to have your legs closed is it ends up prepping you for the next move, which is the Superman jump. So you're going to step back as if you're running and you're going to jump straight up, okay? So again, it is, and the world becomes a fantasy and you're more than you could ever be because you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in because you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive, okay? That's going to be the first video that you record.
Fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open.